So one key thing about Apex that never changes no matter how much you play is how often you're gonna get third party. Obviously, it's part of the game. A lot of people have trouble with this. It's pretty frustrating to win a fight and then just get smoked by another team right after that. And I feel like it's something that a lot of players gloss over when trying to improve. Whenever you want to become better, you kind of focus on aiming, movement, game sense, but you don't really focus on performing under pressure and consistently winning 1v2s and 1v3s. And you can really see this a lot with great players like Asu or Timmy, where they'll just queue in as a solo into duos and trios lobbies and continually just shred. And that's exactly what you should be doing. So in these past clips, I've mostly just been landing hot straight into World's Edge main building. I forget what that building is called. And I'll show some clips where I'm mostly just dying. That's usually what happens when you're playing solos versus a squad of 2 or 3. But dude, that's fine. That's what you should be going after though, because you can see this in these last couple clips. I am shredding in this tower. I'm like getting kill leader. I'm fragging out. And that's what you should be chasing. Like you should be doing this at least once or twice in a session. And you'll just be way more consistent when you're playing with a full squad or you're actually playing ranked where you care if you win or lose.
Hey bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Let me explain my thought process. So whenever you are at a disadvantage and you're going against 1v2, 1v3, you definitely think about how you approach whatever situation differently. Right here, I sneak up on these two, kill them, and I bet I didn't even make a single sound cue. You really do tap into a different headspace when you're going against like 2 other players that you know are trying to get you out. You get more creative. And that's kind of what I'm trying to get at is usually when you're playing regular matches, you're not learning as quickly as you could be as if you are yourself in a terrible spot and trying to get your way out of it. Sometimes learning the lesson the hard way is oftentimes the quickest. So if you can do that over and over again repetitively, you can honestly get better at it. And I kind of been doing that. And it's sort of translated into my ranked games in the sense that like, you know, the cost versus reward of almost about any fight or any choice that you make during any game. You start to realize what you're capable of and what you're not, what your limitations are. And obviously if you're playing with the full squad, it'll be a lot easier to think about what you're doing right versus what you're doing wrong because they're going to shit on you and they're going to tell you. But honestly, give this a try. You should be solo queuing into duos and trios. I can't stress it enough. You'll be able to pull off some crazy plays you had no idea were possible and you're actually playing ranked. But you guys, thank you so much. If you made it this far, I really appreciate you. Make sure you try this out. You might surprise yourself. Honestly, it's a fun little challenge and stay tuned for the next one.